Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video, you will learn how to create a beautiful sales comparative analysis chart in Microsoft Excel. So as you are seeing my screen, I have created this chart wherein we are comparing the selected employee sale versus other employees sale. So here you can see I have selected this first employee, and you can see in the legend of the chart this teal color is for the selected employee and versus all other employee. So here we can see this blue dotted line is just showing the average sale per employee for the all employee, and this is the comparison of the selected employee. So here we can see in which month this employee is doing better than the others and wherein it is not doing better than the other. We can select the other employee also. For example, I have selected this employee which is Jed Brown, and here you can see dynamically chart title will be changed. It is showing sale comparison Jed Brown versus all, and legend also has been changed. You can see Jed Brown and all, and we can see the chart also has been changed. Now if I want to see the average sale for a particular location, so let's say I'm selecting the sales location as India. Now it is showing the comparison for the sales location as India only. For the selected employee sales in India, it is showing this teal color versus you can see this dotted color. If I will select UK, then it will show the UK sale, and then it is showing the US sale also. Okay, so you can select the multiple sales location also here using the control key. So we have selected two, India and UK, or you can select all. Alright, it is quite useful when you are doing the sales analysis comparison between the employees. Now I'll show you the data of this chart. So this is the data sheet. Here I have the month, employee name, sales location, and then I have the sales. Okay, so we have used this data to do this comparative analysis here. Now I'll tell you from the starting. So I'm going to copy this data and I will add a new workbook. Press Ctrl N. I'll paste this data here. So this is our data sheet. Now we will create a pivot table here. So just go to the insert, click on pivot table and just click on OK. Pivot table has been created, and here I will take the month in the rows, then sales in the values, and we will take the average sale rather than taking the sum of sale. When we are taking the average sale, basically it is taking the sales per employee, because in a month one employee is coming once only. Now I'll keep this employee name in the filter. Okay. Now we will copy this pivot table and we will paste this here. So this is another pivot table, and this time we will not take the employee name here. We will take the simple pivot table. Alright. So we have these two pivot tables here. Type here month. So this will be our month column. Now we will take the selected employee column here, and we will take all here. Alright. So I'll put here Jan. I will fill this down till December. So we have till December. This particular pivot table we will use for the selected one, and this we will use for the all. So what I will do, I'll select this pivot table, then I'll go to the pivot table analyze, and here I will insert a slicer. So I'll go to the insert slicer in the filter group, and I'll insert the slicer for employee. Click on OK. So we have this slicer here. If I will select any employee name, then you can see it is getting filtered, but this pivot table is not getting filtered. Okay, so if it is also getting filtered, then you can simply manage it. Right click, go to the report connections, and here you can see only pivot table 1 is checked, pivot table 2 is not checked. Okay, so that means this slicer is not working for pivot table 2. So this is the pivot table 2. Now here we will use the VLOOKUP function. So use the VLOOKUP and just take this month and just select the range from A to B, comma 2, comma 0. So we will get the selected employee sale here, and just fill this down. Now for all we will use VLOOKUP. I'll use here I4, comma table array. I'll take E to F, comma 2, comma 0, and just close the bracket. Press enter and fill this formula down. Alright, so we will remove the decimal point from here. Alright, we will rename this sheet as support sheet, and we will add another sheet and keep the name as chart. Let's cut this employee slicer from here. Press Ctrl X, go to the chart sheet and paste this here. So first of all, what I will do, I'll go to the view and I'll remove the grid lines from here. Then I'll go to the support sheet again. I'll select this range. I'll go to the insert. Then I'll go to the charts and I'll insert a line chart, this one. Now select this chart, press Ctrl X, cut from here and go to the chart sheet and just paste this chart here. So we will keep this chart here, change the size. Now we will quickly format this chart. Select any line from here, right click, go to the format data series, and here I'll go to the fill and line option. Now in the line option, we will take this solid line and you can choose any color from more color also. So I have taken this teal color, click on OK. Now we will change the width of the line. So I'll take around 1.5 and then I'll go to the markers, marker option, size I'll take 5. Now I'll go to the fill and I'll take the solid fill. And here we will take the same color whatever we have taken for the line. So I'm taking the same color here, and the line I'll take here solid line, and I will take the same color for the line, and the width of the line I'll take 1.5. Okay, so it will look like this. So this is for all. Similarly, I will select for the selected one, this one, and here I will take the solid line. And I can take any other color. Let's say I'm taking this blue color, and then let's take 1.5 point. You can make this line smooth, and similarly the previous line also you can make it smoothed. And because this is for all, you can make it dotted line. So I'll take the dash type, let's say this one. So for all it will look like this. Now if you want to move this legend to the top, you can simply right click, go to the format legend. Again you can move it to the top. Alright. Chart elements, and you can add the grid lines from here and take the all grid lines. Alright. Now if I will select, then you can see it is getting changed. Okay. Now quickly we can add the location slicer also. So I'll go to the support, select any pivot table, go to the insert or pivot table analyze. Then you can insert a slicer from here, and this time we will take the slicer for sales location. Now here we have 3 locations. So I'll take here 3 columns in the slicer option. Change the size, cut this slicer, press Ctrl X, go to the chart and just paste this slicer here. You can keep this slicer here. Alright. Now we are able to select this, but when we will select any location, then you can see only one line is getting changed. So what we can do, right click on the sales location slicer, go to the report connections, and we can connect it with both pivot table. Now if I will select, both the line will be changed. It is not showing the proper line. So what we can do, just right click, go to the select data, and here you can click on hidden and empty cells. Click on show empty cells as 0. Click on OK. Alright, so it is showing as 0, but it is showing the complete line. Okay, now you can select any employee from here. You can select any location. It is looking perfect. Now only thing is, it is not showing which employee has been selected. Okay, so let's say we are selecting this employee Jet Brown. It is still showing the selected. So we want to show here in the legend the name of that employee. And we want to show the chart title also, like we have displayed here on this one. Okay, sales comparison, and in bracket it should be Jet Brown versus all. Okay, so what we can do, let's go to the support sheet, and here we will put a formula. If we have selected all, then it will display all like this, or if we are selecting, let's say, multiple in the slicer also, then it will show multiple like this. So we will put here the formula if, and we will use here or this value v1 equal to, and we will use this multiple items in bracket, comma, this v1 equal to all in bracket. So if it is all or if it is multiple item, then it will show selected. Otherwise it will show whatever employee has been selected. Just close the bracket, press enter. So it is showing the selected. Now let's go to the chart and select any one employee from here. Let's say this one. Then it will show the name of that selected employee. Legend is being created from this header, so we can put here equal to, and whatever value is available here, it will display that. Alright, so now if I will go to the chart, you can see here it is showing the name of selected employee. Okay, but it is still not showing the chart title as we want to show. So what we can do here, we can use the formula equal to, in the inverted comma we will put sales comparison space, then bracket start, and here we will use this M1 and I'll use here versus all and bracket close. Just press enter. So this will be our chart title. Okay, so what I will do, I'll go to the chart and here I will select the chart title. I'll go to the formula bar, press equal to, then I'll go to the support and I'll just click on M2, press enter. Now here it will show that chart title. If I will select any other employee, then here you can see the chart title is getting changed accordingly. Alright, to format this, you can go to the format and here you can take, let's say we have taken this one, or to format the slicer, you can go to the, select the slicer, go to the slicers option, slicer style, you can choose any slicer from here or any slicer style from here. Let's say for this one we are taking this green. Alright friend, so that's how you can create this sales comparison chart in Microsoft Excel. It is quite useful. If you will keep it in your Excel dashboard, it will be more helpful to your audience. Friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for watching.